So welcome back to day 4. Today then we're going through battle procedure. Everyone has sort of taken an effect of all the sort of orders and stuff that were delivered yesterday. Currently back again in with B Company. Recce flew out this morning, sorry, about 01, and they've currently been on target with the Scots Dragoon Guards, getting as much detailed information from the enemy on their position, which will feed them back. What we're going to go and see now then is 4 platoons, so that's a platoon within B Company, deliver their own platoon set of orders, so something smaller than like you've already seen. And they're going to be the sort of main assault of this whole plan. So everyone that's coming together throughout this plan, they're going to be the initial pinnacle of that, so the very tip of it. And then the other platoons will support them, and depending on what happens when they initially assault in. Here today then we've got 2 army photographers with us who's come down. We've got Alex, which you may or may not already have met.
What's up there?
And you've got Ben. So an army combat camera team. And they'll deploy anywhere around the world to where big things are happening, like something like this, and put pieces together. So and they've also got their own sort of Instagrams and stuff, which I'll drop all the sort of links to that in this video, so you can go see all their sort of other sort of work that they get up to, because it's very, very high quality stuff. And depending whenever they have their main video square to this exercise, I'll either share at the end of this vlog or one of the other vlogs that we're going to see throughout this sort of episodes that we're doing at the minute. So I'm going to run over across now and see B Company delivering their orders and get ready then to leave at 1700. Now currently it's at 1400, so a couple of hours before we start moving through the process. So let's go see these orders being delivered.
Ranger 20, exploit enemy activity before HR. So what from that? We see enemy on the insertion in, we can back. So we're currently about 15 clicks away from the core and the central point. 1700 today, Ranger 20, transit forward point Spartan. Tonight, 23:59, Recce back brief to the CO and the OC. That will basically contain enemy dispositions on likely fire support location and directions.
Ben in action.
They will be confirmed tonight, back into the backwards. The code that we talked about, size is approximately 7K, and the fire support location, which is most likely to be here. At H-10 until H-4, fires are going to start smacking objective silver. That's because there's risk on us getting compromised in the FUP. It will turn the enemy's head away as well as keeping it down, confusing the enemy.
The armour then should be able to store 4 magazines or on your belt kit, and then you spare 2 magazines boxed up inside your fucking day sack. Yeah. Every man, make sure you carry 1 time sandbag, because any one of you can be reserved at any time. Every commander will carry 2 full batteries, 1 on the radio and then 1 spare. Due to the 8-hour limit on the batteries and due to the heat, yeah, this mission could go on for more than 8 hours. Everyone happy enough?
So as you can see there, that's a good third detail of the orders process. So the whole time you've been watching this, you can see each bit of the plan being briefed to a bigger scale, and then as it drops down smaller and smaller to each team, it gets into more detail, like just in there. So obviously that was the platoon commander, who's an officer, and also the platoon sergeant then who was delivering that. Platoon commander giving the sort of his plan and the sort of tactical part of the plan, and then the platoon sergeant giving his sort of part of it to sort of back up that plan. So all the stuff you sort of need to facilitate that. So what way you want the kit, making sure that no one's going to sort of you know, accidentally set off their sort of torches or lasers, because obviously it could be seen from very far away, especially in this environment at night time. Telling guys what rations they have to bring, how much water, just certain elements, so the G4, so the sort of administration behind that, and also remembering to yesterday's orders with the Sergeant Major give his sort of aspect about the casualties. He'll then, so Ben will break that down into much more detail within his platoon, and what way he wants the casualties placed and what way he wants them bandaged up. Is it not physically bandaged up but packaged up, so that they can be brought back through the chain and then delivered to the Sergeant Major, who has a combat medic technician, which in this company is Liberty, so she can start acting and sort of treating that casualty there, and then they can go back further through the process, back to sort of battle group main, where there's a doctor and other sort of you know, medics and stuff there who can give that further treatment. So that's where all this detail gets sort of, you know, rammed out here before we go away today. So we're leaving at 1700. There'll be a bit more battle procedure, and we'll get around and speak to different people and what way they're sort of feeling before they go on the operation, and then we'll continue to follow this operation the whole way through. And also you've seen Ben and Alex, the two army photographers that are here. So Ben's doing the stills and Alex is doing all the sort of video capture. And after this whole exercise, they'll be piecing their own thing, which you'll see on the British Army YouTube channel and Facebook, which I will share once that goes. They're going to come on the patrol to gather stuff as well. So this will be a bit of behind the scenes of them too, nice and raw and ready, and seeing everything unfold as we go through out into tonight's operation. So let's get amongst it. And the main man Alex has come out to the patrol.
Got to do bits now and then, anyway.
Coming for the main assault now.
Sick of being in camp, mate, on my own.
The Celtic nomad's
bored
in his natural habitat.
It is delightful out here though. It's nice, eh?
Behind the scenes of a combat camera team operator.
I don't know if I'd quite use the term operator.
No!
Operators out there, that.
No, I don't know. We're trying to put on a tactical set. There's a digital artist.
Content creator.
Yes.
Gatherer. Content gatherer. Try to make the boys look as good as they can.
No, but this is going to be class, because not everyone gets to see all your work and everyone else's work.
No, it'll be good. It'll be good. Normally we deploy with the boys. And obviously just stay up with them the whole time. This is different because we've had to dip in and out. So it'll be good to get in front of the boys. Boys know who we are, how we operate, and then show them off in the best light we can.
Everyone who's watching this channel can actually get to see their work published, because sometimes
we're not allowed.
You're not allowed.
We're not allowed. No. That's the truth of it.
So this is how we're breaking down the barriers, and you can actually see what they get up to when we get out here, and see the faces behind the alley work that goes on behind the scenes.
There's a good team of boys and girls.
Oh yeah.
That create everything you see on the British Army socials. So it's be good to get a face to a name.
Happy days. Right, so what I just noticed there, Liberty, who is our company medic, she's out here now getting a portrait done. So the non-tax side was actually being done by Ben. So as we're talking about Alex and Ben, this is another side gig that they're doing where they're following us tactically. And Liberty, if your mum is watching, I have been told that you're a big fan of the channel and you like to watch all the time. So this is your Liberty in action out in the desert, and see exactly what she gets up to. We're going to watch her get her portrait done, and then you can speak to her about the job after. She's starting to laugh and I'm putting her off. It's only your mum that's watching now.
Right, living straight into me. Nice, 3, 2, 1. Fire, we'll go with it.
That's the first one. Oh no, oh, that's a better one.
That's a better one.
Yeah, that's a better one.
And you have like a girls group photo.
Tactical hill walker finds many uses for his kit.
Otherwise known as adventure training. Little mountaineering, mate.
Mountaineering.
Fancy a bit of AT. What we doing, boss? Nabbing.
Mummy Oldham.
Mummy Oldham. Cool.
Mummy Bear. I actually have got Mummy Bear.
Mummy Oldham, Mummy Bear. We'll speak about the tactical side whenever we get over there, because do you know what you're doing yet tonight?
So I'm attached to B Company as their company medic. I'm basically just supporting the lads, making sure that they've got everything that they need. So if they come with like a headache, burns, sprains, anything to do with that, back pain, they kind of come to me, and I kind of liaise with the RMO or something like that to bring more further care, because there's only a certain protocol that we're allowed to go into. So if it's like worse, we go and send to the RMO and stuff like that, really, and give people kind of a leeway of where to go. And then when I'm out here, the Sat Major will be sat at the back, where the Zulu muster kind kind of situation, the lads will go out on patrol. As soon as they come into contact, there'll be a casualty.
Yeah.
I then move on to the casualty. Any ones that are T1, I treat them first.
Yeah.
I then do everything that they've done. So
what's like a T1? So, is that like
a
really
T1
bad?
is like priority kind of stint. So anything like an emergency care. So they've had a lot of loss of blood.
Yeah.
Airway problems. Anything to do with like huge things. So the big things. So big bleed, airway constructions, and not being able to breathe. So they're like the main ones.
What would you say to anyone then who may be slightly nervous about coming out and really being in charge of the medical care for all those people around here?
I think the first one is definitely be confident in your skills and drills. 100%. Like if you're not confident, they won't kind of respect you. Right. I also think that you should have a good sense of humour. Yeah. Be nice and friendly. Get with the lads. Go and do patrols with them. Go and you know, if they were doing a company smoker, go with them. Yeah. You know, kind of get involved with them, because that's how they'll get to know you, and then that's when you get to know them as well. So you can understand if they're looking a bit weedy or something. You know automatically. Wait there, he's not being his happy chirpy self, like straight away. Thirdly, just get amongst it, really. Just get amongst it. Just do it. Like you've joined the infantry for a reason. You must have like some type of wanting to be with. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It's like being fit as well is obviously really important as well. So if you are a girly girl, like I'm a girly girl backing out of this uniform, but like as soon as I put my uniform on, I'm not this girly girl who's like like high maintenance and all that type of jazz. Just get amongst it, and no one judges you from that.
Happy days then. And what's the experience like so far?
It's been good. I've enjoyed it. Yeah. I'm sick of rations so far.
You're sick of rations?
Yeah.
So Mummy Oldham is going to square away a very good Christmas meal.
No, lasagna.
No. Lasagna.
Yeah, lasagna.
So that's your demands then?
Yeah,
lasagna from
please,
your home?
Thank you.
Right, you'll let us know if that lasagna actually happened then. Going to meet Chrissy Leatham, the big bull of Forbiton, aka Diet Coke's new commercial. I don't want you.
Hi kids.
Be no friend.
Wonder how I got this shape? Beef burrito. Protein packed meals.
Rule number 1, always eat your rations.
Rule number 2, eat other people's rations.
Ginger Alpha, you good to go over. Ginger Alpha, roger.
Good to go, fans.
You go, step up and ready. Over.
Fucking 2 weeks of burning in the sun.
Getting ready for the operation.
This is just my after sun, mate. Just comes in colours.
Here you go, roger.
Right, so just arrived at the Ironbox location at Spartan. Mr. Densmore, B Company 2IC. He's going to let us know what's going on now.
So currently B Company is in its Zulu muster location in Cord Point, Spartan. Spartan allows us to protect ourselves and stop the vehicles at this point, dismount our troops and move on to Spartan. What we need from this location is security from the vehicles, but whilst here it allows Ranger 6-3, our recce call sign, to return having been on the ground throughout the day. Once here, they can back brief us on what they've learned and tell us about considerations we need to make now in order to go forward.
The wadi itself, specifically on the western side, the eastern side is not too bad. As soon as you get over that cliff, it does relatively flatten out quite a lot back to what you see kind of around us now. But on the western side, you do have that like floodplain effect, where the ground becomes a lot more complex, and that extends about 300 to 400 metres out from the wadi itself.
Those considerations may ultimately dictate the time we need to leave, how long it will take us, and in what order we will move off. Once we move off and get that information, we will ultimately head to Objective Silver in order to defeat the enemy.
Happy days. So, time now. We're going to be stepping off at about 01 tomorrow. So on tomorrow's vlog, we'll get to see what the assault actually looked like. See you in a bit, boss.
See you in a bit.